Well, it looks like I screwed up on my first one. Make sure. Yep, it's not on mute. I just did something I had to basically scrap. I could have edited and dubbed it, but it's not long enough to warrant that. I'll just go over the notes. Basically, I was making a point to remind people, don't let the AI scare be that to you. It's not probably going to happen the way they're claiming it will be. They're just getting clicks. They want the money. The infrastructure, the water requirement, the power requirement, the people's attitude, the legal ramifications. There's just so much going against it. But they want us to buy into it. I suspect it's to finish getting rid of all the extra people that were hired during COVID, so they're using this as the last bit of excuse. Well, I guess I could transition into something else, since once they finish that, the reason for that is to make room for all the cheaper labor coming in from the immigration, probably. But unfortunately, I think they're once again looking at the short-term profits and not long-term ramifications, which will probably not affect them, because they'll be in their bunker or some island paradise, or maybe it's a space station. Who knows? So until this turmoil is gone, and we are still in the fourth turning, until we start to make that corner into the next first turning, I think everyone should be hyper vigilant as long as they're in the public, and still somewhat vigilant when they're not in the public, because home invasions are on the rise, unfortunately. But you can help yourself against that. Just a simple, like a stick with a Y at the end, propped up against the door handle, so that way when they try to push it in, it's pushing up against that. That's a simple trick. Another one to use those really long screws, so you drill into the actual frame of the house and the 2x4 studs instead of just that little tiny bit of wood, which that metal part of the door blows right through usually with a pretty solid kick. Hell, some big people don't even have to kick. They just do a glomp with the door, or do a jumping butt buster, and they're big enough they'll just blow right through it. I guess enough of them are dislocating shoulders or breaking stuff that they're changing tactics if they're not strong enough for a little door kick. Regardless, any type of defense that you can muster will make you less of a target and less likely for someone to target you as a target. I think as long as you are aware of your surroundings and you don't have your attention focused on something like a phone or music, at least have one ear open if you wear earbuds and one eye as far as what's going on around you, and make sure no one's sneaking up on you. What was the point of that? Ah, yes, because of the fear-mongering I've been hearing. And I was getting tired of it. Everyone just trying to get as many clicks and ad revenue probably from being as hyperbolic as they can. Anyways, it's just I can't drink. That's okay. I'll wait. If there's anything else you want me to elaborate on, I'll be more than happy to. But like I said, I want to focus on solutions and not problems. I could be the one to point out and like, hey, look at how shitty things are. Everybody's doing that. I want to have good ideas to help us figure out how not to be a victim, or at least survive, or have a better chance of survival. I'm not saying we can thrive in this. It's going to take quite a bit to thrive in this chaos. I guess if you're well off enough, you can still thrive. Or if you're in a like-minded community now, you don't have to worry about outsiders so much, and you can pretty much just take a lesson from the past. I guess the Amish and other similar communities will be more popular in the near future. And, here's a thought. What if something like the... No, that would be life imitating art too much. If things start shaping up that way, I'll maybe go down that route. But for now, stay calm, use critical thinking. If you have to go in public, try to go with someone else, so at least you have a partner to watch your back, even if it's a dog. A dog or any type of pet can be invaluable. Is that it? Oh, and apparently a lot of housing crises are starting to pop up more and more, like in Dallas. They're doing the same damn thing as the '08 crisis where... Anyways, 3 cheers for greed. The avarice bug has infected probably more than half the people, and the retarded bug have infected more than a quarter of the people, I would say. So try to surround yourself with like-minded people, or at least people that won't actively harm you, and you should be okay for now before things get too crazy. Hopefully I'll have some answers as things get crazier. I'm thirsty. Okay, bye.